A long, tortuous electoral battle has given birth to a glorious dawn for indigents and residents of Osun State, a globally respected as the state of the living spring. It's been 1 year and 7 months that Senator Ademola Adeleke assumed office as the executive governor of Osun State. And for the first time in 13 years, the state is witnessing a paradigm shift in governance with multi-sectoral growth and development. My name is Tomilola Daniel. Welcome to Living Spring Update, a show where we bring you a detailed series scorecard of the Adeleke administration and its impact on the living standard of the 4 million population in the state. This maiden edition of Living Spring Update is a panoramic discuss on how Governor Ademola Adeleke has managed the little resources at his disposal to deliver on his mandate.
Governor Ademola Adeleke kicked the ground running the moment he took his oath of office before a mammoth crowd at the Osogbo City Stadium on the 10th of November 2022.
I, Senator Ademola Jackson Nurudeen Adeleke,
do affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God.
It left no one in doubt that he was prepared for the job. With series of executive orders, the governor was decisive in measures to tackle the multivarious challenges he inherited. His inaugural speech was an avowed commitment to correct the infrastructural deficit, decayed health sector, moribund agriculture, low morale of public sector workers, old months of half-salary arrears, among others.
I accept the mantle of leadership entrusted upon me by the people of our dear state. I am conscious of the enormous challenges and responsibilities ahead of me. And we, beginning from this hour, work day and night, with deep sense of purpose, to be a servant to you all.
The governor initiated a multi-sectoral approach to tackle the challenges by setting up committees made up of intelligentsia from public and private sectors to re-examine public policies and relate their findings for the implementation of his administration's 5-point agenda. The committee's recommendations have become the launchpad for the state government's socio-economic and political programs. As a firm believer in continuity, Governor Adeleke has patterned the execution of government projects, especially those he inherited, along that line. Several projects he met abandoned for 12 years were revived without a recourse to change of contractors or contractual agreement, except such agreements run contrary to the interest of the state. This was done to ensure seamless transition and completion of such projects. Within 100 days in office, the administration made its presence felt in all the senatorial and federal constituencies of the state. One of the early decisions he made was to attack the acute water shortage that has made clean water an elusive commodity for the people of Osun State. The sinking of motorized solar-powered boreholes in the 322 wards of the state emphasized his belief in wholesome water as a panacea to healthy living. The 322 boreholes represented the first phase of the government's comprehensive safe water program that would dovetail into the creation of dams and water schemes across the state. The administration's infrastructural program may be described as ambitious. It is, however, focused on a comprehensive urban renewal strategy designed to open up the zonal headquarters of the state to the benefit and requirement of economic development. The infrastructural projects are being carried out without borrowing. In less than 2 years, more than 100 kilometers of roads have been completed, while 145 others are ongoing. All the local governments and local council development areas are being targeted in the construction of 1.5 kilometers of roads. The overall objective is to open the rural communities for economic prosperity. The premium placed on health has projected Osun State beyond our borders. The renovation of moribund healthcare centers and commissioning of an ultra-modern Osun Health Insurance Agency head office are eloquent testimonies of Governor Adeleke's determination to make a difference on a scale never made before. Today, Osun Health Insurance Scheme, OIS, is a pace-setter in Nigeria for its initiative on total free health care for pensioners in the state.
Yeah, it's been a very wonderful time having this governor on board. Osun State is lucky to have Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke as our governor at this time. It's been very wonderful. Let's start from OIS. I came into office in October 3rd last year. And the first thing we pleaded the executive governor to do is to commission this place, which was abandoned, to help us in completing the building and to commission it so that we can have a bigger place to function, which he obliged. He completed it, and on 23rd of December 2023, this edifice was commissioned to the glory of God, to the service of humanity. After that, he has also inaugurated the governing board of this agency, which translates that he wants things to work, and things have been working well. Along the line too, he gave us the directive to go and enroll all pensioners, those who have worked and they have retired, who are still living. Now, this is the age that they need a lot of care, and you will agree with me. This is the age that quite a lot of non-communicable diseases come on board: hypertension, diabetes, arthritis. So we enrolled them free of charge. Initially, we thought there were 10,000. But later, when we got to the real register, we discovered that contributory pensioners are there, non-contributory pensioners are there, and he did not discriminate. So we should enroll all the 23,000 pensioners. However, that's not the figure. Every day, people retire from service, and as they retire, they run to us that they want to be part of this scheme. And it is free of charge. You know the normal scheme, people, even when they go to the hospital, they pay 10% of the drug. If the drug you are collecting is 1,000, you pay 100 naira. If it is 10,000, you pay 1,000. And for them, it is completely free. Even if they have to undergo surgery, it is completely free. And they are all grateful for this. We have other plans. Very recently, he has approved that we should also enroll all the people living with disabilities free of charge, the way we have done for the pensioner. The activities for that one will soon commence. The primary health center, there are about 300 and there are more than 700 primary health centers, but about 345 of them are focal centers. He has ordered the renovation, complete renovation and upgrading of all these focal centers. As I'm talking to you, 50 of these primary health centers have been completely renovated and upgraded. You get there now, new set of beds, new set of furniture, the building completely renovated. Some of them, the roofing changed, the doors changed. Now there is 24 hours water supply and 24 hours electricity supply, courtesy of solar and courtesy of our performing governor. He has it in mind that before the expiration of this first term, he will have completed all the 345 primary health care centers. In fact, ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run fún irú èèyàn tí Ọlọ́run fún wa lásìkò yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí olórí wa, Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke. Láti ìgbà tán ti dé, wọ́n ti ń de ṣe gudugudu méje yàyà mẹ́fà. Tá bá tún wá papọ̀ gan, ó di mẹ́tàlá. Gudugudu yàyà mẹ́tàlá ni wọ́n ti ṣe. Wọ́n ti gbìyànjú. Ìgbà tí èmi gba àkóso OIS yìí, níbi October last year mo sáré lọ bá wọn pé bàbá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ibi tá a ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ ó kéré ó họ̀ gan tí ò jẹ́ ká lè dá gbogbo àwọn èèyàn lóhùn bó ṣe yẹ ká dá wọn lóhùn pé ibì kan wà tí àwọn ìjọba àná ti pàtì tí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa parí ẹ̀ ká lè máa ṣiṣẹ́ bó ṣe yẹ ká ṣe ń bẹ̀ tí wọ́n sì gbà sí wa lẹ́nu ní ọjọ́ 23 oṣù December òun la ṣí 2023 òun la ṣí ibi tí ẹ ti wá ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn àwọn governing board alákòóso fún agency wọ́n yàn torí pé wọ́n fẹ́ kí nǹkan máa lọ bó ṣe yẹ kó lọ ní ibi tó yẹ ká ti gbàmọ̀ràn ká gbàmọ̀ràn ibi tó yẹ kí wọ́n tọ́ wa síwájú kan tọ́ wa síwájú nǹkan sì ń lọ bó ṣe yẹ kó lọ. Láìpẹ́ sí yẹn náà wọ́n tún sọ fún wa pé gbogbo òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì pátápátá tí wọ́n wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun tí Ọlọ́run sì ní kí wọ́n wà lórí ilẹ̀ alàyè kan máa mí gbogbo wọn ní ká forúkọ wọn sílẹ̀ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ sínú ètò adójútòfò ìlera gbogbo wọn láti rẹ́gísà. Alálàkọ́kọ́ àti ẹ̀kọ́kọ́ rò pé wọ́n wọ́n ju bí 10,000 lọ nígbà tá a máa wo contributory àti non-contributory pension a rí pé wọ́n lé ní 23,000 23,000 gbogbo wọn ni gómìnà sì ní ká lọ forúkọ wọn sílẹ̀ tá a sì ti forúkọ wọn sílẹ̀ tó ti ń gba ìwòsàn ọ̀fẹ́ ní gbogbo ilé ìwòsàn tí wọ́n mú títí wọ́n tún wá àrà ọ̀tọ̀ tún ní tiwọn o ṣe àmọ̀ pé scheme tó wà nílẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹni tó bá lọ sílé ìwòsàn tó bá jẹ́ kó oògùn tó yẹ kó san kó rà 10,000 ni yóò san 10% which is 1,000 títa àwọn bàbá wa àti ìyá wa yìí kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o gbogbo ń tá a bá ṣe fún wọn pátápátá ọ̀fẹ́ ni bọ́rọ̀ wọn ní ìdí iṣẹ́ abẹ náà ọ̀fẹ́ ni ẹ sì mọ̀ pé àsìkò yìí náà ni àsìkò tí ogbó bá ti ń dé toríṣiríṣi nǹkan máa ń yọjú orúnkún romí lẹ́ni ẹ̀yìn romí lọ́la ìfúnpá gíga ìtọ̀ ṣúgà àwọn tó common jù náà ni gómìnà ní gbogbo wọn ni ká máa tọ́jú lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ẹnìkan ti sọ pé àtàwọn sọ pé wọ́n tún pọ̀ sí torí nǹkan tá a rí ni pé kò tó ẹ̀ tí wọ́n á ṣe 23,000 yẹn ni ojoojúmọ́ làwọn èèyàn fẹ̀yìntì bọ́ bá ti fẹ̀yìntì báyìí wọ́n sáré bọ̀ ni pé àwa náà fẹ́ jẹ̀gbádùn ìlera ọ̀fẹ́ o tíjọba ṣe lẹ̀ gbogbo wọn náà láti ń forúkọ sílẹ̀ ẹnìkan wá bá mi dára pàápàá ṣèbí báwọn èèyàn ṣe ń wá náà tó ṣe ń kú mo ní ta ló sọ fún yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ rí i pé nígbà tí ó bá fi máa tó bí ọdún mélòó sẹ́yìn ẹ rí arúgbó tá a rí lọ́sùn torí ìwòsàn ọ̀fẹ́ tá a gbélẹ̀ yìí ó ti fi dá wọn lójú pé ìlera wọn yóò mọ̀ péye sí wọn ó sì ní ẹ̀mí gígùn lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo wa náà là ń gbẹ́dàgbà là ń gbàdúrà pé ká dàgbà ká darúgbó ká fẹ̀yìntì láyọ̀ káwa náà lè jẹ ìgbádùn gómìnà. wọ́n tún sọ fún wa pé gbogbo ẹ mọ̀ pé in tó rọrùn jù ni pé ẹni tí ó ní ìpèníjà kékeré kan pé ilé ìwòsàn tí ò ju bí ẹsẹ̀ bàtà mélòó lọ sílé ẹ̀ ní kó lọ 70% àwọn èèyàn ilé ìwòsàn alábọ́dé ni wọ́n lọ wọ́n wá rí i pé ilé ìwòsàn alábọ́dé ta ní ó ti di ibùjẹ ẹran lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ gbà ṣe bá débòmíì ẹran lẹ̀ ń bá tí ó sùn bẹ́ẹ̀ ibòmíì adìẹ ni ibòmíì gbó ti wù ká eléyìí ò bójúmu tó gbogbo ilé ìwòsàn alábọ́dé pátápátá tó wà nípìnlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun tó lé ní 7,000 ṣùgbọ́n bí ìdajì ẹ̀ ló jẹ́ tá à ń pè ní focal centers wọ́n ní gbogbo ẹ̀ làwọn fọ́dọ̀ tún ṣe a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí o a ti ṣe 50 àkọ́kọ́ tó ti parí báyìí kí wọ́n tó ṣe ayẹyẹ ọdún kejì mo sọ pé a ti ṣe tó bí 200 tí wọ́n commission láti fi ayẹyẹ ọdún kejì tẹ́ bá náà bá wá délé àwọn ilé ìwòsàn náà ìfá àwọn tán ti darúgbó gan tán lè bímọ mọ́ ó wù wọ́n kan tún bímọ pé ilé ìgbẹ̀bí ló tún rí báyìí pé sẹ́mi náà tún ní wá oyún lọ báyìí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo èèyàn oníbẹ̀ ń wù tẹ́ bá débẹ̀ iná 24 hours ni omi 24 hours ni gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀dì gbogbo nǹkan tó èròjà tán ní gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ti wà ń bẹ̀ oògùn gbogbo ẹ̀ ló ti wà ń bẹ̀ ìlera aráàlú ó mú gómìnà wa ní ọkàn gidigidi eléyìí ò sì ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹgbẹ́ o kò síbi tán ti sọ fún wa pé ẹgbẹ́ bá jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ onírú tàbí ẹgbẹ́ oníyọ̀ ní kẹ́ tó gbẹ́ wọn ò sọ fún wa o gbogbo ẹni tó bá ti jẹ́ èèyàn tó ń gbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun gbogbo wọn ni pé ká máa dá lóhùn kò ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀yàmẹ̀yà kò ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀sìnmẹ̀sìn so wọ́n tọ́jú gbogbo aráàlú ni.
One area of note is the genial attitude of the Adeleke administration to public sector workers, whose legitimate rights and privileges that were denied by two previous administrations for 12 years, 2010 to 2022, are being paid. Over 12.7 billion naira in unpaid half salaries, gratuities, and pensions have been expended. The civil service is now being repositioned to respond to the requirement of efficiency, capacity building, and productivity under a worker-friendly governor. Comrade Chris Arakpashokpo, the chairman of Nigeria Labour Congress in the state, is optimistic of better days ahead for civil and public servants in Osun State.
Well, I wouldn't want to go by percentage, because if I should do that, don't be surprised if you are hearing 9900 from my hand. Why am I saying this? I want to say Osun State general and also workers in Osun State, we are blessed to have the current governor, that is Asiwaju, Senator Dr. Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, as the governor of Osun State. We are blessed to have him, because I could recollect vividly during his electioneering campaign, he was specific about workers' welfare, workers' well-being, workers' packages. And ever since he came on board, he has been doing excellently well. He has never disappointed us on any talk of salary as and when due, prompt payment of pensions to the pensioners. And again, the backlogged areas of salaries, Mr. Governor is still paying as agreed. He's still paying as discussed. He's still paying as promised. That is to tell you that we are blessed in this state, Osun State, to have him now. And I will call him, let me just give him that name, Messiah. Yes, he came at the right time that Osun workers, Osun citizens needed him, and that we need him most. And I also want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to Mr. Governor for the love, for the fatherly love shown towards Osun workers and the entire populace. And as far as the civil service is concerned, we appreciate him, and I am using this opportunity on behalf of the two centers, the labor movement in Osun, to say a very big thank you to Mr. Governor for his love towards us. And again, I want to say that Mr. Governor should please, that he should not stop. This is a good gesture towards workers. And we believe God will continue to bless him, and God will continue to guide him in our dear state. Mr. Governor is the type that you always want to be with. He's the type that loves his subjects. He's the type that loves everyone around him. And as workers in Osun, you will see it clearly that Mr. Governor loves every one of us. And of course, we love him too. And like I said earlier, we'll continue to support him as far as this state is concerned. And on the issue of, we will not call it minimum wage, because like I said, what we want is living wage. Whatever that will be given to us as workers should be something we can live on. And Osun is blessed to have Mr. Governor, who is representing the Southwest governors at the national level at Abuja to negotiate workers' welfare, to negotiate the future of Nigerian workers. And we are also blessed to have him there. And back home, Osun State, I know we will not have problem on the issue of living wage with Mr. Governor. Once agreement is reached at the national level, I know in our dear state, Osun State, we won't be having any problem negotiating the living wage. We will definitely go back to our round table to discuss that. And with Mr. Governor, the man who has been doing it, who will continue to do it, I know Mr. Governor will put smile on the faces of workers of Osun, I know we don't have problem with that. Kí n tó sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ àbí kí n tó sọ̀rọ̀ síwájú, kí n tó tẹ̀síwájú, mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gómìnà wa aṣíwájú tìlú Ẹdẹ. Tìlú Ẹdẹ ni wọ́n ń pè wọ́n, ṣùgbọ́n aṣíwájú ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ni wọ́n deserve ká máa pè wọ́n. Mo kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn Senator Dr. Ademola Jackson Nurudeen Adeleke fún ìfẹ́ tí wọ́n fi hàn wá gẹ́gẹ́ bí òṣìṣẹ́, torí a rántí nígbà tí wọ́n ń káàkiri fún ìpolongo ìbò, wọ́n sọ pé tí Ọlọ́run bá gbà fáwọn tí àwọn bá wọlé, àwọn máa ṣe ń pé ìgbésí ayé òṣìṣẹ́ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ó máa yàtọ̀, lọ́tùnlọ́tùn ni nǹkan máa wà. Wọ́n fi ohun mèremère bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ pé àwọn máa ṣe báyìí, àwọn máa ṣe báyìí. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn pé ìgbà tí wọ́n dé, ọ̀rọ̀ sálárì ó ń lọ déédéé, tí owó àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tán fẹ̀yìntì ó ń lọ déédéé, owó àjẹ́lẹ̀ tí àwọn ìjọba àná jẹ gẹ́gẹ́ bí gómìnà ṣe sọ pé àwọn ọmọ ṣe máa san, wọn tí yìí kí nǹkan kan, wọ́n ń san lọ náà ni títí dìsìn. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn lé lórí. A dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lórí promotion tí àwọn èèyàn wa gbà ní April. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gómìnà wa. A gba lẹ́tà láì ní owó nú. A dúpẹ́ pé gómìnà fún wa ní lẹ́tà olówó nú, gbogbo òṣìṣẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ló gbà á. A dẹ̀ tún dúpẹ́ pé ti ọdún yìí tí a mọ̀ pé ká tó ṣẹ́jú pẹ́rẹ́ lẹ́tà ẹ̀ máa jáde fún tí a ń pè ní circular láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ promotion, conversion and what have you fún ti ọdún yìí. Lẹ́yìn yẹn, gómìnà wa ẹni tí ó ṣe bá ṣiṣẹ́ ni wọ́n. Ẹ̀yin gan mọ̀ pé Mr. No Dull Moment ni gómìnà wa. Kò sígbà tẹ́ wà pẹ̀lú gómìnà, ẹ̀rín ni, àwàdà ni, ijó ni. Gómìnà dẹ̀ ní ọ̀tọ̀ àsìkò eré wà, àsìkò iṣẹ́ wà ní gómìnà ń ṣe. Àsìkò tó bá yẹ kí a ṣiṣẹ́, a ṣiṣẹ́. Àsìkò tó bá yẹ ká ṣeré, a ṣeré. A dúpẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run rán wá sí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun lásìkò yìí, tí a dẹ̀ gbà pé pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run dídùn ní ọsàn ó so. A wá ń fi àkókò yìí rọ gómìnà wa pé kí wọ́n jọ̀ọ́, kí wọ́n má dáwọ́ iṣẹ́ dúró. Bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe, tí wọ́n ń dun òṣìṣẹ́ nínú, tí wọ́n ń dun aráàlú nínú, tí wọ́n ń dun ọkùnrin nínú, tí wọ́n ń dun obìnrin nínú, tí wọ́n ń dun ọmọdé nínú, tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń dun àgbà nínú, kán jọ̀ọ́, kán má dáwọ́ dúró, kán jẹ́ kó tẹ̀síwájú. Rere ni ojú ọjọ́ rí, rere ni tiwọn náà máa rí. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ owó ìfikún owó living wage, lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ a dúpẹ́ pé gómìnà wa náà ń ṣe aṣojú àti àwa tí a wá láti South West níbí ní Àbújá láti sọ oye tí ó máa jẹ́ owó fún àwa òṣìṣẹ́. Ká padà sí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun, ó dá mi lójú pé a ò lè ní wàhálà pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run, pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn Ọlọ́run. Irú gómìnà tí a ní, a mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe wọ́n iṣẹ́ ni tí ó fẹ́ kí òṣìṣẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ kó mọ̀ rí n tó yẹ kó gbà, kó mọ̀ rí gbà, tàbí kí òṣìṣẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ kébi pa. A mọ̀ pé kí àwọn ìṣerú gómìnà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ dá wa lójú pé dídùn lọ sóńsó pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ wage award, national living wage wa.
It's a scorecard of progress and a government that is committed to people's welfare. An atmosphere of peace, stability, and responsive governance is being built with indications that the confidence of the governed is being renewed and government is being propelled to increase the tempo of development for Osun, the state of the living spring. Join us again next week for another insightful time on the show. My name is Tomilola Daniel. Bye for now.
Living Spring Update is a production of the Office of the Spokesperson to the Governor, Governor's Office, Oshogbo.